Hello everybody, welcome to What Culture. I did a thing. Hey Ewan.
Hi, how are you doing,
This is Ewan.
Scott?
I'm
Hi.
Scott. We have Star Wars news. Now this thing, it's already been talked about quite a lot on Reddit. Now when we found out that it's going to be about Luke Skywalker having a wife, but it seems to originate in the novelization, it's on the comics, which is why you're here.
Yeah.
But it's not like a thing. It might be in The Last Jedi, the deleted scenes.
Yes.
It's a thing. It's up in the air.
Basically,
What's
Luke
going on?
Skywalker might have had a wife. Now, this is the most interesting thing because these novelizations have given us some clues in the past. I remember there being some speculation when the Force Awakens novelization came out and people were like, oh, what's this tied to raise parents and stuff. Now, for The Last Jedi's novelization, we're looking at potentially an opening where Luke Skywalker is chilling on the sands of somewhere with a wife. This comes from the Dork Side of the Force, which, yes, is the punniest title for a news website.
It's pretty good.
I mean, fair play to you guys.
I like it.
But apparently people have been saying this is also a dream sequence.
Okay.
Yeah, so, like, how does this tie into... Because I feel like you're slightly more of an authority on Star Wars than me. Ooh. So, how do you think this would tie into Luke's journey in The Last Jedi, I should say?
Well, I mean, we have a 30-year gap to fill, and there's one of the biggest, most contentious points of The Last Jedi was always, how does Luke get to a point where he's so disconnected and so, you know, down on himself that he thinks about killing Kylo Ren in his sleep? And so something like this could be one of those reasons. It could be something that like factors into why he goes on this, you know, why he gets so down in the dumps between the end of Return of the Jedi and how we see him in The Last Jedi. Because again, one of the biggest complaints was why is he so different? Why does he feel so different? So, and that is a lot of time to plug. Plus, given a long enough timeline, we'll get movies about every last second of the Star Wars canon. So there is a way to put this lady in.
I'll read the quote out, because it basically says, Luke Skywalker stood in the cooling sands of Tatooine, his wife by his side. Now, I think the really interesting thing about this is that Luke Skywalker kind of had this life thrust upon him when he was taken from Tatooine. He obviously wanted to serve in the rebellion. Then the whole Jedi thing factors into it, and then after, you know, he's beaten the Empire, you'd probably think that he would kind of like just want to wind things down potentially and just
kill his dad.
So again, I guess that does lend itself well to the trauma that he carries into The Last Jedi, ignoring the fact that he tried to kill his nephew in his sleep, but also the stuff before that, because it shows that he's full of regret, even though he has a reverence for the sacred texts. But you know, like all of that kind of thing is really interesting. And if there is an actual wife, then cool. If there isn't, and it's this big thing of regret, I guess you could say it's another way of them bringing the expanded universe in, because they're bringing Tag and Bink, everyone's favorite.
You mentioned Tag and Bink.
Yeah, Tag and Bink are going to be in the Solo Star Wars movie.
Okay.
So they were in the Dark Horse comics for a while.
Right.
So they're going to be in Solo.
I'm not down with my extended stuff. I know Biggs and Wedge.
No, they were in the
just
films.
Biggs. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
No Kyle Katarn yet. Sadly.
Not
which
yet.
is really traumatic.
Give it enough time and he will make a reappearance. But I mean, I don't know, it's more interesting than anything else. It's more like it fills a potential hole in Luke's character. For someone like me who wasn't like massive on The Last Jedi, who wasn't massive on the way that Luke was, who did pick up on the fact that he did feel a bit like a different character. Although if you look at how he ends Return of the Jedi, he is very much like standing by his burning father and just being like, well, this isn't a very good day. And you can kind of pick that and go like, okay, he ended up over here. But yeah, I mean, it reminds me a little bit of Casino Royale, what they did with Daniel Craig, or what they did, with James Bond, and the whole like he loved and lost, and that's why he had this attitude later. Potentially, it's a hole that can be plugged, but I don't know. Right now, all we know that the character's in a novelization, but we don't know anything else about the remaining. I think there's 13 more deleted scenes to be confirmed. There's only one out of 14 so far. So maybe it's going to be in there too. I don't know. But either way, let us know what you think down in the comments. I've been Scott from What Culture.
I've been Ewan from What Culture.
He has. I will catch you soon.